Instead of toasting both of you because you're such a unit, I'd like to tell two quick stories and toast Jess and then toast Killian separately. Because, you know, Jess and Killian, you know. How about one for Jess and one for Killian for once? That's all right. So the first time I remember meeting Jess, I just got off work at Mark's grocery store pushing carts all night, and you know, it was later. It was probably around 8 or 9 after dinner, and I got home, and the family had finished eating dinner, and they were just kind of sitting around, except for this girl that was sitting in my seat at the table, which is to the right of my dad. You know, being the firstborn son, that's kind of a seat of honor. Also, my dad's right-handed, and it's right within his reach. But she's in, which is no big deal, you know, and she's still eating. Everyone finished up, so I went to go make myself a plate. And she was eating there was no more food. She was eating the last of the dinner. And I was kind of an angsty teenager, so I don't know if she just picked up on my, you know, if it was a visual cue. But I was displeased. And then this girl she notices that and then just goes off on me. Something about being rude, and she starts sassing me, yelling at me, and I'm standing there and I'm just thinking, who is this person? And then my dad kind of teamed in with her, and in my defense, she turned on my dad and started yelling at my dad. And I thought, who is this wonderful person? And, you know, but seriously, Jess, I mean, everyone has said it, but to say welcome to the family is so ridiculous. You've been such an important part of this family for almost half my life. Our table is so much better having you at it, and yeah, I love you to death, and I can't wait, you know, for the rest of your lives together. So cheers to Jess. And that brings me to my dear brother. So I wanted to take a story before Killian met Jess, so we're going in the Wayback Machine here. I think I was probably about 8, he was probably about 6. Why we were unsupervised, I have no idea. Maura was probably babysitting upstairs, listening to Ani DeFranco or something at high volumes. Why Killian was in the hallway closet, I don't know either. I probably locked him in there. It's not important. What's important is that when he was in there, he found my dad's hunting snowsuit, which was a one-piece kind of jumpsuit that is camouflage. A lot of people in this room might know my dad as the sea hunter, which is a different story. But he actually hunts on land also, or attempts to. So he had this snowsuit in the closet, which is just it's like a jumpsuit, one piece, long sleeve, zips up to the neck. So Killian finds it in the closet, and he pulls it out, and we had the same idea immediately. And so, you know, I get in the legs and get him on my shoulders, and we zip the thing up. So, you know, Little Rascal style. So like, and it fit perfectly. It fit perfectly. So like, now he's on my shoulders, you know, like it was cool. We didn't plan very well though, because the nearest mirror was kind of across the downstairs of the house. So, and I can't see anything. I'm completely locked in this thing, you know, completely zipped up. My arms are holding onto his legs, and he's the arms and head of, you know, this dad that we created. And so he guides me. So, you know, he guides me as he's on my shoulders across to the nearest mirror, which was across the house. And, you know, so we fumble our way. We can probably look like one of those inflatable wavy arm guys, you know. So we finally get there safely. And he turns and he looks in the mirror and he loses it. He loses it. He's laughing probably the hardest I've heard him laugh. He can't breathe. He's laughing so hard. And I can't see anything. I'm just in this, but I'm feeling pretty good. It sounds like we have a pretty good shtick going on, you know? And so he's laughing it, and I'm in there. And then I feel this really warm, wet sensation on the back of my head. And, you know, he really lost it. And so I mean, there's no easy way to say this. He was laughing so hard, he pissed his pants on me. Well, I'm now completely immobile in this suit. I don't have arms to get to the zipper to get me out of it, and he does. But my immediate reaction is to flee. So I'm trying to run and get away, but he's literally strapped to me. And now he's flying all over the place, and we're knocking pictures off of the wall and stuff like that. And I don't know what happened. I ran into a wall, we fell down. Somehow we got out of the suit. And normally a pretty good scrap would follow a situation like that, but we had bigger problems. We had just soiled Dad's hunting suit. So there I am, soaked from the waist up, and there he is, soaked from the waist down, and we're looking at this thing like it's a dead body on the ground. So without saying a word, we looked at each other and we folded it back up and rolled it up and put it back in the closet. To this day, as far as I know, the only deer Dad ever got on a hunting trip was with the minivan on the way home. So sorry about that. But, seriously, while it was a mistake that day, I've always looked up to you. And, you will always have my shoulders. Not only mine, but the shoulders of everyone in this room. And I love you. I'm so proud of you. So are all our siblings. And, can't wait. Cheers to kill you.
Cheers, Tom.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I want a round of applause for our best man, Dan.